Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Dewi Safira Maulida. I'm going to explain about my mini research proposal entitled The Implementation of Guided Question and Answer as an Assessment in Learning Paragraph Writing. Okay, here we are going to explain about background, profile study, significance of study, research question, research objective, and then method. Okay, first, background. Paragraph writing. Paragraph writing is pointed at beginning paragraph writing skill. Before writing such story, essay, research paper, or article, it would be better to master paragraph writing skill first. That is why teachers should use students their all in guiding students to get a good understanding and achievement in paragraph writing. And then, what is the problem in paragraph writing? Rao says that reading is viewed as the most difficult skill among the four skills, and it needs to spend more time practicing it. It's proven in paragraph writing subject. Most of the students can explore their idea in writing paragraph writing and can write paragraph writing with coherence and unity. As a result, they get low score in paragraph writing. From all these problems and difficulties, students need guidance from the teacher when they make some mistake while marking paragraph writing to improve their paragraph writing skill. And then, guided question and answer as assessment. Guided question and answer can be a form of guidance from the teacher to their student in making paragraph as their assessment. Haryanto said that guided question and answer help students to explore their ideas. Guided question and answer can also make students easier to develop and arrange their ideas in writing paragraph. The answer of all questions can be used as guidance for students to make a good paragraph. It makes students easier to develop their ideas into a paragraph form. Okay, now we move to previous studies. Several kinds of research have been conducted about teaching writing, especially using guided question and answer. The first study is from Haryanto about the influence of using guided question technique towards student procedure text writing ability. The research concludes that guided questions are effective to be used to student procedure text writing ability. And then the second one is from Dermawan and Andrianti. The title is The Implementation of Guided Question Technique to Increase Student Writing Skills. The research want to find out whether the guided question technique can increase student writing skill in descriptive text and to describe the process of teaching writing using the guided question technique. The result, students make significant progress and improves the writing ability in descriptive text. And then the last research from Cahyadi, Krismayani, and Maharani. The title is Assessing Descriptive Paragraph Writing Ability through Guided Question and Answer of SMPN to Sukawati to Guided Question and Answer in academic year 2018 and 2019. In this study aims to find out the achievement of 8th grade students with descriptive paragraph writing ability that was assessed using guided question and answer. The results showed that the guided question and answer test was an appropriate and effective test to be used to assess students' descriptive paragraph writing ability. The two research are described well. But most of the research focus on the effectiveness or the influence without any detailed explanation of the process in assessing paragraph writing. Some of them also don't focus on paragraph writing, but general writing such as descriptive text or procedure text. Therefore, to fill the gap of the literature, this proposed study attempts to investigate the process of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment, especially in paragraph writing, and investigate the students' perception while using guided question and answer as assessment in paragraph writing. Then we move to the significance of the study. For the teacher, this research can help teachers to know the process of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in paragraph writing. They will also know the student perception of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in paragraph writing. The result of the research is expected to give contribution in the teaching and learning process. Then for students, they are expected to feel easier in learning about paragraph writing. They will be involved more in the lesson, so they will think that paragraph writing is not that difficult. And then for researcher herself, the research will acknowledge about the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in paragraph writing. Okay, now we move to research question. Based on the background of the problem, the researcher formulated the research question as follows. The first one is, how does the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in learning paragraph writing? And then the second one is, how does the perception on the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in learning paragraph writing? The next is research objective. The first one is to know the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in learning paragraph writing. Then the second one is to know student perception of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in learning paragraph writing. Okay, now we move to methodology. The researcher choose to use the qualitative method with a descriptive research design. Qualitative research is kind of research that doesn't deal with numerical measurement or statistic procedure. Instead, it includes sentence or description of the object result. Boychurica explained that descriptive research design is a research that's interested in describing a case, situation, and phenomenon. This design is suitable for this research because this research will describe the process of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in paragraph writing, and also narrate student perception while using guided question and answer as an assessment. The subject of the research is students at 10th grade Band 3 Baritukwala, because the student learn paragraph writing using guided question and answer. The data of this research will be selected through observation and interview. The observation was conducted using the real situation of teaching and learning in the class, and interview 6 students about their perception about the process of the implementation of guided question and answer as an assessment in paragraph writing. The analysis of this research was conducted based on Miles, Haberman, and Saldana, which involving 3 steps. The first one is data condensation, the second one is data display, and the last one is conclusion, drawing, or verification. Okay, that's all for my explanation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.